Hello, losers. Hey, hot dog flavored guy. Welcome in. I sound good? Sound clear? Let's get this party started. Meep, moop, meep, moop. Alright, it's been a while since I played around with Pterodactyl. Should I get draw.io to visualize how this whole thing's gonna look like, at least per my current understanding? How are you, cool girl? What's up, Michelle? Up late today? Oh, I ran out. The corner store near my place ran out of the energy drinks I like. Waiting until after to stream. All right, stream so she could raid Prime. Oh, he didn't stream yesterday. I wanted Prime to come on. I wanted him to get surprised. But he said he can't talk for 10 days, right? All night, yeah. I wasn't there for the ending because I was so dead after yesterday. Why? Yeah, he didn't stream. Draw.io. I'm gonna dump my brain. We'll see how it works. So we have my German Contabo Soiwa. Internet. The internet. Yeah, you can. Cloudflare, my bodyguard. Then Docker. Docker and forsaken me. Forsaken me. And then Pterodactyl Panel for the admin stuff. And then one, hello, no pointer, welcome. Chillin', Pterodactyl, a singular pterodactyl wing. We can spin up wings on other servers and have them connected to the panel. But for now, I have the only one. Yeah, she was like sleep deprived, and like you can, her sleep deprived humor was kicking in. I totally understand like that state of mind. So devious. All right. Pterodactyl panel connects to pterodactyl wing. And pterodactyl wing is in charge of, is connected to the Docker socket. Man, this will be hard to visualize. Wing has control of the Docker socket and can spin up servers as containers accordingly. All right. Music is a little too loud. All right. Is it, oh, is Code Girl here? No, she ran away. Wait, is she here? Oh, she is here. Is what you're making is something like what I have here, right? But not from a third party. Attack all. Sag. Oh no. All right, let's get to it. CD panel. Now, this is up to date. I took this from my old setup documentation. Telemetry. Do I need to do these steps? I hope not. I hope the Docker handles it all for me. If not, we'll have to spin it up again. Oh, yo. Setting up an admin panel on a server so people can spin up like a Minecraft server or whatever server they want accordingly. We shall see how it goes. Do I need to do this? All right. How do I pass in .env file so I don't show you my passwords? Contabo in Germany. Curl? Curl? What do you mean? Oh, wait. Docker define blah 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 in the root. Okay. So I can just do that. Okay. Let's see what I need to spin up. I need tmux as well. Nah. Frick it. I'll tab. Docker pterodactyl wangs. Staying up late today, Misha? Wait. There's supposed to be a .env file here. Wait. LA? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Can set up a COD server. Let's see. Is there a COD server? Pterodactyl. Call of no, there's no Call of Duty. But do you need when you set up a Call of Duty? It's just you get people to connect to your system, the host. Whoever starts the game. All right. Meow. Do I need version? Do I need version? MySQL password. MySQL root pw. This will be abu.guru. Time zone will be Germany. Time zone Unix. How do you describe it? TZ. Berlin. No. Okay, let's do reply if gay. I will work on a mail server later. Reply if gay. Abu.go. Oh, list of valid time zones. Berlin, okay. Danger. Watchtower. I don't have Watchtower. I don't need it. I'll manually update. Do I have Watchtower before? No. And MySQL 8, is there no updated? Let's see. GitHub. They don't have a Docker. I know Techno Tim. Panel within a Docker container, yes. Eight, okay. Okay. MySQL PW, MySQL root PW. How did they do it again with the $sign squiggly brackets? I hope this works. Always network default. Oh yeah. Panel pterodactyl. I'll just leave that. It's still going to be hidden. Right? Right. Redis. Proxy. Okay, we need to turn on streamer mode. No, don't look at that. Doxed. No, why is this not working right? I'm gonna freaking change all of my emails so that I don't make this mistake. I keep every day. It's okay. It's okay. Let's change Dino to Abu Dhabi. And then eggs 8443 to Abu Dhabi. Ooh, man, Alice is Eep Nation. So conked out. I need to set this up too. Here. Can I clone? No. Stremio.adonis.games. Oh, this might be the wrong Abu. Wrong. Wait. I'm pointing it to the same TV. This should be illegal. Wait. Oh yeah, it should be fine. One container does both. All right, okay, I understand. Load, bitch. Does it work? No. Oh, it does. Nice. So you can stream torrents. Neat. Do with that what you may. Now I set up these two passwords. I'll apply them. Nice. Okay. DynoDB, Dino Cache, Dino Panel. links to cache and database, environment, networks, dyno, blah blah blah, connected to proxy. Okay, ECU, no, I don't have that. Up, oh, so satisfying, very satisfying. In the meanwhile, let's look at the wings. Eggs. I forward that. I don't know why I forward that. Why? Okay, I might have to pull out the Techno Tim video. We'll see. 8443. Why is it called Wing Zero? Did I not name this eggs? Eggs. How do you set up a host name? No. Address space. They are not set up a host name. Or is the host name? How did I do it for TV? Container name. Yeah, container name. Okay. Let's just name this Dino Eggs. Okay, let's name this Dino Eggs. Oh. DynoDB, Dino Cache, Dino Panel, name Dino. work? Give me a sec. How did I do this? Pretty. Dino panel. Okay. Is this network called Dino? Right. It's because it's the network. Okay. So I'll just leave this as X. Dino X. All right. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. All right. Dino.abu.guru. Rip. What happened? Oh, let it spin up. Let's give it some time. Anything failing? No. I need some apple juice. Are we ready? Rust. Oh, the game Rust. Yes. Oh, wait. One sec. What is the username? I never set up a username. Yeah. The frick? I never set up a username. Oh, I need to add the first user. Okay. All right. I need to go into TechnoTim's video for this. I credit this.
Is going to be the HTTPS endpoint that this is hosted on. This is only hosted internally. You can see it's gameserver. Docker-compose. Redis is in-memory. Some more configuration up using docker-compose up using an older version and upgraded. I think they created an alias for you. Anyways, let's spin this up. So it created our database, our MariaDB database. Then it created our cache, our Redis cache, and then it created the panel. So now we should be able to go out and see our panel. And now if you go out to the Pterodactyl panel, we have a sign-in. Awesome. So what's our username and password? No clue, because we didn't set one. So in order to set one, we actually need to go back to our server and we need to run a command. It's this docker-compose run -rm panel.
Is that gonna work? No, it's not. Oh. All right. Yes. You're in. Yeah. What next?
PHP artisan and then P user and then Mac or make. So this will actually exec into that pod and initiate a command so we can create a user. So let's do that. First question, is it an administrator? Yes. Then we'll enter email address. Then we'll enter. We don't have any servers yet, so we need to create some, but let's check out the settings first. If we go into settings, we can see an overview of all of the settings. You can see things like obviously settings, application API if you want to use their API, database, location, nodes, which we'll set up here in a little bit, servers, users, mounts, and nests. So the first thing we want to do is actually set up one of our nodes or one of our servers, not our game server, but a node or a virtual machine or a physical machine that will end up running our game servers. So let's start that process first. First, you think you go into nodes, but as soon as you try to create one, it says we need to create a location first. So let's create a location. So a location can be a physical location, a virtual location, or really anything to help group your servers together. I'm just going to call this one home. Once we create our location,
Okay. Right.
then we can create a node. So to create our node, the first thing we want to do is give it a name. Now I'm just going to give mine the same name of the node, the fully qualified domain name, which brings us back to our fully qualified domain name. So here I'm going to set the same
Node. Create new. Eggs dot dino dot no. Okay.
thing here. And so this is where it gets a little bit complicated and where I went off in the weeds earlier this week. And so we want to communicate over SSL for obvious reasons. And if your panel's running SSL, your nodes will also need to be running SSL for the agent for that endpoint. It's a little bit tricky here, but you'll want to use SSL connection. Obviously,
Yeah, I'm running mine behind proxy.
a proxy. You'll need to choose that this is behind a proxy. Otherwise, when the Wings agent starts up, it'll try to look for some certificates that it generated that aren't going to be there. So basically, telling it it's behind a proxy says, hey, we're going to supply certificates for you, but still use SSL. That's the way I understand it. So make sure you choose behind a proxy. And if you're doing this without certificates, just to test it out, you would set these both to use HTTP and you're not for this node. And this is how much memory. It took a while for me to figure that out. Next, we'll need to set the total memory for this node, and this is how much memory the node can use.
Let's give it 12.
You can use 10 gigs, and I'm going to say the memory over allocation is 0. Next is how much disk space this node will use. I'm setting mine to 100 gigs. Now, that seems like a lot, but some games that we're going to install can be...
Let's see how much free space on... LSBLK or something with it? DFH? Available 252. So I make it at 250. I'll make it 200. Or 150, 123. 0. Daemon port.
Really big. So this is really going to be up to you. I would go higher and give this machine more disk space than you ever think you're going to use, because some game servers are really big. And I'm going to do the same thing. The disk over allocation is 0, and the daemon port. This is where I got tripped up quite a bit. So traditionally, you would set the daemon port to 8080, but I found that with this combination of using SSL, saying I'm behind a proxy, using my own reverse proxy, I need to set the daemon port to 443. Sounds kind of weird, but I actually...
Did I not set this to 8443? Yeah. So, man, it's a bit of work that went into this. 8443. SFTP, I need to set this up as well, huh? Okay.
Actually do need to do it. I mean, it makes sense if you're saying HTTPS, but I thought I could map it in my reverse proxy to 443 and then have it switch and use a port of 8080, but we actually have to use this port in the Wings agent that you'll see here in a second. Anyways, if you're doing this behind a reverse proxy, like I am, I would highly recommend using 443. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy. Okay, so now we can create this node, but before we do, we actually need to install the agent on that node, the Wings agent. So this is going to be on our second server now, and I promise it gets a lot easier after this. This is the hardest part of this whole entire setup, and I probably spent a good 5-6 hours trying to figure this out. So we'll want to remote into the server where our games will be running. Remember, the one that's running the Wings agent. And we'll want to make a folder called Pterodactyl, and then we'll cd into that directory, and then we'll make a directory.
Pterodactyl.
CD into that directory. And you should see we don't have anything in here. So what's going to go in here? Well, a Docker Compose file. So what's going to go in that Docker Compose file? Our Wings agent. So this is our Wing communication between name. That's the the same one that should match. Out of there, that way into creating our configuration file. Use SSL behind a proxy, go back into the server. We see some errors, but copy this file and let's paste it into here. Let's close out of there. Then let's bring our agent up.
All right. I think this should be Gucci. Okay. No config. Why do we need a config YML?
And if we check our Docker logs, we see some errors, but this is kind of normal.
Okay.
We had a configuration file, which is a good segue into creating our configuration file here in a second. So let's go back into the server now, and we have this form partially filled out. Let's make sure everything's good.
Oh.
Public name, use SSL behind a proxy, memory set, disk space set, and our ports are set. So now let's create a node. So it doesn't look like anything's happening. So let's go to node.
A bit, yeah.
But we can see this heart. I'm not sure why it's a heart, but this is not a good
I might play something after I get this accomplished. Dog flavor.
Let's go into configuration, and here's our configuration for this node to be able to connect to our server. So we should see some hints of what we configured. We can see
If I feel tired, I might end it after. We'll see. I'm kind of pooped.
our own certificates because we're behind reverse proxy, and then we're seeing some additional ports, so SFTP, so we can transfer data to the server, and then allowed mounts, we don't need to worry about that, and then remote, so this is where our server panel is. This should be pointing to your server panel, and it should be HTTPS. So let's copy this configuration, and it says it needs to go into etsy/pterodactyl.
All right.
In a file called config.yaml. Let's go back to our server and do that. So let's cd into etsy pterodactyl.
Have fun. Enjoy dinner. So wait, does he go all the way to Etsy? See ya. Mate, I need to go all the way there. There is no pterodactyl.
Etsy pterodactyl, do an ls. We don't see a config here, YAML panel, and it should be HTTPS. So let's copy this configuration, and it says it needs to go into etsy/pterodactyl in a file called config.yaml. Let's go back to our server and do that. So let's cd into etsy pterodactyl. Etsy pterodactyl, do an ls. We don't see a config here, so I actually need to do a sudo nano config.yml or YAML. Paste the content.
Okay. Etsy pterodactyl. So whatever is in Etsy should match to Etsy pterodactyl. So cd ets data etsy vi config.yml. Can't open file for writing. Why not? Oh, this is, don't look at the tokens. It's okay, there's nothing you can do. Okay.
Contents in here. Save this, exit. Then let's recreate this container, and after it's recreated, let's do a Docker logs for this container. And now we actually see a good sign. So some good logs. So let's go back to our server panel now. If we go into nodes, we now have a green heart. So this is a good sign. If you make, I shouldn't say if, when you make it to this point, this means you're at a good point. If you don't see a green heart, I wouldn't do anything else until you make this heart green. It's kind of confusing.
No, why?
Everything filled out properly. And if you're behind,
Why?
make sure that those DNS entries are actually served out through HTTPS. So this is a good sign. Let's go into our node now. So now we can communicate with this node. Again, a good sign. Next thing we need to do is assign allocations. I had no idea what this was until I started using this. But basically, we need to set aside a block of ports that we can use on the server to run our game servers. And we need to assign those to an IP address. So what we need to do
YAML or YML? Yeah, config YML. Confused. Hella confused. Okay. Pool overlaps. Why? Again. Docker network ls. Hmm, 122, 7, okay, 22. What else is available? Host links. 21. Restreamer. 19. Let's make this 18 then.
Right? And it says it needs to go into mode. So see, and then we're seeing some additional for 3 server because we need to create a configuration. See, behind a proxy, let's go back into the server. You see some errors, copy this file and let's
210016. Yes. Why? Also, I don't think we use this, but We don't. Mm-hmm. 22, so make it 32. Hey, Moslet, nice day for fishing. Oh, yeah. Welcome in, buddy. Oh, 0016. Please work. No! $18, 00. Okay. Let's keep trying different ones until it works. This is a valid address. Valid subnet. Help Copilot. Ooh, GPT-5. Please work. No. What is going on? Anyone has an idea? I am stuck. Let's see what happened to Techno 10.
That's the same one that should match. Goes out of there. Then let's creating our configuration file. Here, SSL, behind a proxy. Memory did, but we can see this heart. Not sure why it's a heart, but this is not a good sign. You should see a green heart, not a red one, for this node to be able to connect to our server. So we should see some hints of what we configured. We can see here that our host is going to be localhost or all IPs on this machine, and then we're seeing some additional ports pointing to your config.yaml. I actually need to do a sudo, and after it's recon now, if we go into nodes, we now have a, and now we actually see a good sign. So some good logs. So let's go back to our server panel now. Let's do a docker log YML or YAML.
Help. Shall I just freaking not specify subnet? Let's do that. Let's see what you say now. What happened in the music? I know I figured a way to fix this, but I don't know what I did. Driver, IPAN, bridge. $30. List all Docker networks and their subnets. Let's try this. 17, 22, 21, 18, 19. Okay, let's try that. All right, let's do it down and up. Motherfucker. addressed in Docker. Oh, okay. Sudo apt update. Now, what was used? Oh, 17, 22, 21. Let's try 23. Okay. Okay. Better work after this upgrade. What else was the issue? Upgrade. Okay. System CTO restart Docker. We'll do that. I think I'm asleep early today and do an early stream tomorrow because I will be playing paddle. It's weird sport. Never seen it before. Let's check it out. The heck? Hurdy-gurdy. I want to see this. Wait, I want to see that. All right. How to play paddle. All right.
When you step onto the court, slide your hand through the strap.
Weird ass racket.
Grip and tighten the strap.
Okay. I'll tighten the strap.
Before starting to play. When all players are ready to play, the right to serve first is decided.
You allow it to hit the wall behind you.
The match starts with a serve, which in paddle is taken as follows. You drop the ball behind the service line, and after it has bounced, you hit it into the
Look at that bulge.
box on the opponent's side. The ball must be at or below waist level when the racket hits it.
Okay.
When the ball goes over to the opponent's side after the serve, the first bounce must hit the service box.
Okay.
The serve must not hit the wire fence after the first bounce.
Okay.
If the first serve is not valid, the player can take a second serve. In serving and in play, the ball must always hit the ground before hitting the side or back walls. If the ball fails to cross the net or hits the wall on the opponent's side without bouncing off the ground, the pair who hit the ball loses a point. In play, unlike in serving, you can use the entire side of the court. When the ball comes to your side of the court, you can return it with a volley after one bounce, or by hitting it to the opponent's side using the glass wall on
Wait, isn't that invalid or this is during serve? Okay.
The ball is allowed to bounce off one or more glass wall or wire fence, as long as it is returned before it bounces twice. In paddle, the team that wins a ball first gets 15 points, then 30, and then 40. After winning the 4th point, the team wins a serve and
Whoa, the
loses.
guy did it through his crotch.
But if the score is tied 40-40, a team must win 2 consecutive points to win a serve. To win a set, you need to win 6 games, with a 2-game difference. When the score is 6-6, a tie-break decides the winner of the set. To win a tie-break, you need to get 7 points, with a 2-point difference. The team that first wins 2 sets wins the match.
Okay.
Here's a tip. Patience pays off in paddle, and you often succeed by hitting smartly instead of just hitting hard.
$99. The heck, they're in a game. Not cool. Just started 3 minutes ago, motherfucker. Okay, we are in the new version. And hopefully... Okay, let's do this again. We get the error. Okay. Why? Oh. Again. Missing Pterodactyl 0. Do I need that interface? What's the conflict now? Wings username dino proxy default eggs. Okay. Mm-hmm. Change the subnet to something fresh. All right, let's bring out down links and TV for now. Oh, Docker PSA. Cache links. Why are there two links? Docker system. Okay, let's bring down TV links and restreamer. Okay. Pool overlaps. Another one from this address space. How? Okay. Let's try this. And how do I list all of the networks? Honestly, let's just try this. Same thing. What does this say? Okay, 17, 22, 19. Let's try. Yeah, come. 21 or 20, 18, 19. Let's do 20. What's going on? All right. Please work. I can try this. Okay. Please work. No! Can change the network interface that Wings uses for all containers by editing the network name. Default is set to that. For example, enable all machine and panel users can bind, even if it's you lose. Okay. Other user servers. Configure causes by creating your own Pterodactyl zero network, but not setting in the Wings config. Okay. And as per Parker, you've got documented there. What did he do? All right, let's try that. Now, let's use 21. Just to have my config up here. Mm. 21. Okay. Okay, we're having the music. I'm gonna get some more juice. What's up, cat? Gato. Gato. Why are you licking the camera? Right. Fix it in compose, it's okay. CIDR, blah blah blah. Change compose, blah blah blah. Network name. So they created a new network. Docker network. What the heck? Oh, I need to add this to config YML. Okay. It's in the Wings network config. That overlaps with your existing. Change the Wings subnet for the network where it puts the claim container. You need to tell Wings to use the non-overlap or existing. Okay. All right. My compose file has the following network wait 1 second. No. This is my compose file. How do I update the Wings config to work with the above? Atlas. All right. Now, is it down? What do you mean? Oh. Yes. We got it. We're in, boys. All right. Now, if I go here, the heart is beating. What's next? That was painful. Let's back up. Nice. All right.
Good sign. If you make, I shouldn't say if, when you make it to this point, this means you're at a good point. If you don't see a green heart, I wouldn't do anything else until you make this heart green. It's kind of confusing, but take it slow and make sure you have everything filled out properly. And if you're behind a reverse proxy, make sure that those DNS entries are actually served out through HTTPS. So this is a good sign. Let's go into our node now. So now we can communicate with this node. Again, a good sign. Next thing we need to do is assign allocations. I had no idea what this was until I started using this. But basically, we need to set aside a block of ports that we can use on the server to run our game servers. And we need to assign those to an IP address. So what we need to do here is put the IP address of this node.
You're good. Let's go. Welcome, New King Daddy. How you doing, buddy?
No, you put in the IP address of this node that we're going
I was like crashing out at my server. Now we have I was setting up this panel so we can set up Minecraft servers and things like that. And then I was like having a back and forth with ChatGPT to help me out. GPT wasn't helpful. Then I found more documentation and I was like, GPT, look at this documentation. Look at my configuration. Now, having considered this, fucking fix this bullshit for me. Now, I'm gonna test up a server. Oh yes, I am in the trenches. Oh, let's get the other stuff started. Up. Not just MC. It should be able to do all of these games. And there's like 16 GB available on the server. I provided a limit of 12 so it doesn't overwhelm the server. And say now like the MC server is kind of dead, or like you want to play another game, you want to play Valheim on a server. We can pause the MC server and spin up Valheim. 16 GB is more than enough. This server is 24. I can get that free space back, but I don't want to bother the users who are relying on it. Like I pay how much for this? I don't pay for it actually. Someone else does, but they said I can use it. I pay 16 a month, right? And I forgot what service my friend uses, but he pays 82.61. Up to 96 GB. What do you mean up to 96 GB? Pays 51 euros. And you only get a Minecraft server. Oh, right. The most yeah, see, for the most expensive plan, you get way more resources. And it's like equivalent to what my friend pays just for one Minecraft server. That's 12 GB RAM. Right? But because I am setting up all of it from scratch, he cannot just only do Minecraft. If he doesn't want to do Minecraft, it's dead, he can pause that. You can take backups if he wants to delete it. And then he can set up like Valheim, Starbound, Terraria, what else? Counter-Strike, whatever custom server you want from this list. All right. Now I got that working. Let's go back to this video.
3, 4, 5 ports, and then you multiply that by all of your games. You can go as far and as wide as you want. So I typically pick 27,000 to 27,099. So that gives me 100 ports. So I'm saying, hey, this server is going to host games.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. Let's go there. Settings. Everything's fine. Config. IP address. Oh, enter an IP address to assign ports to. Can I not just use the host name? Let's make a new host name, ip.abu. or games.abu.guru. Let's do games.abu.guru. No, I need to make a DNS record. Okay. What's this? IP. Is this the IP? Yes, it is. Okay. Load beach. The heck? Wait. Name would be games. Not proxied. Okay, now if I do ns lookup games.abu.guru, got it. All right, now there's a break. Bring half of 27,000 to 27,000 to 27,099. That gives 99 servers, more than enough. Easy. What is alias?
And you want to pick ports that are in a higher range, ones that aren't typically used. But since this node isn't doing anything besides running our games and running this Wings agent, we shouldn't have any conflict with any ports. So it's a safe bet, 27,000 to 27,099. And we'll submit this, and then once we submit this, we can see, okay, now this IP address you see right here, this IP address, which is this node, has assigned a port of 27,000, and it has a port of 27,001. And this becomes important here a little bit when we start our servers, which is a great segue into configuring our first game server. Everything we did up until now was pretty challenging. Everything else is super fun. So let's get into that. Let's create our first server. So we want to create a game server. What game server do we want to create? So if we go down here to our nest configuration, you can see our nest is Minecraft. This is what I was talking about earlier. You have a nest and you have eggs. So the nest is Minecraft, an umbrella of Minecraft, and under that are different flavors of Minecraft. Let's pick vanilla Minecraft and say that this server is going to be Minecraft. So let's scroll back up and name it.
I don't know what the alias is, but we'll figure out later. Create new. Test MC. Abudis. Yes. We'll leave that. We'll leave that. Minecraft vanilla. Okay.
Name this. I'm gonna name this Minecraft vanilla. The server owner, you always need to assign this. I forget to pick myself every time, but assign the server to someone. Then you're gonna allocate this to a server. This is why we created allocations. So we have our game server node right here. It's already selected. And then we have allocations. These are the ports we're gonna assign them to. And you can see I have 100 ports to choose from. I'm gonna choose the first one. Makes it a little bit easier. You can assign additional allocations if for some reason the server needs additional ports, but we don't need that for Minecraft. Next are database limits, allocation limits, backup limits. I don't have any of that set, so I'm not gonna touch any of that. Now we have some resource management for this container. Really, I'm gonna set up only a couple of things. I'm gonna say that this Minecraft server can use up to a gig of RAM, 0 swap, and then I'm going to actually say it can use 2048, 2 gigs of disk space. Now, like I mentioned earlier, some servers are going to use a lot more disk space and some are going to use a lot less. You can configure this now. If you see that your server won't start because it's out of disk space, just bump this up a little bit, restart it, and it should run fine. But now that we have that going, I should be able to say create server, and if we go into this tab right here, this pop out, we actually get...
All right. Create server. Memory field required, disk is required. Unlimited memory. Unlimited disk. Okay, let's see the console. It's creating. If I check this Docker stats, we will see. Oh, no, it's still pulling the image. Okay, we'll just leave this running, and I'm sure at some point the Minecraft server will show up. Oh, I mean, it's ready. It just... Oh, it's still... Okay. Still installing.
You can see our server is starting up. So the server's starting up. I didn't pick the Java image. You should most likely pick the latest version of Java for this. So let's click Update Docker Image to the latest Java. It's nice it prompted me. Should have picked it to begin with because I think it was on Java 6. Next, it's going to ask you for the EULA for Minecraft. This is typically hard.
The EULA? Leaked? What's leaked? There's nothing leaked. Oh, you mean this? I don't care about that. Installing nodes, eggs, allocation. Let's do no, nah, leave it. What's going on? Did I set the Minecraft version? I cannot. Failed state and cannot be. The frick? Okay, let's try this again. Delete. Deleted. Test MC. Aboodies. Zero. Latest Java. I guess the Java version is what crashed it. Okay. Yeah. Maybe ad blocker is getting in the way. Also, yeah, this is fine. Why? NW not found. Ooh. I tried creating a Minecraft server on Pterodactyl, and it spits out this error. No. Why doesn't you create it? All right, let's create it. NW. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Restart. But this got real complicated. All right, delete. Pay. It's monthly fee of 17 euros. No. 24 GB RAM. 96 GB for this much. But I have this. Yeah. This is still a pretty good deal for 24 GB. You can get it cheaper if you're on a longer term kind of engagement with them. Yeah. Why? Oh, it's working. Yes. Check this. Yep, there it is. We're back. Mocktail's running. Let's test it out. Why is it taking so long? Pausing. Alright. Oh, it has to download. Alright. Toot, 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 toot. Okay. What narrator? Oh, let's get the sound on. Alright. Multiplayer. Add server. Games.abu.guru.27. Yes. Yes. We're so in, boys. What's it? How do I check ping? Ping. The frick? God damn it. Thank you. I want to raid Janet because I've never raided her. Or if you guys want to watch someone build a PC, a close friend of mine, streamer friend of mine is building a PC. Either works. You guys tell me. You guys can. Janet's cool? Alright, let's do Janet. But first, let's make a test Valheim. Testes. Alright. Boo. Alright. 0, 0. My server, password secret, okay. Alright, create Sarwa. Yeah. Like I can just do it myself with Docker, but not everyone's familiar with the command line, so I wanted like a panel that does it for me. How is this different from creating it in game? This creating it in game sets the server up in your local system, right? So if I create it in game, it's in my PC, and everyone who joins it has to rely on you keeping your server up. Whereas if I spin it up on Contabo, the server that I have in Germany, it can stay up 24/7. The host doesn't need to be on. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Turu, tu, 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 turu, turu, turu. Where's Code Girl? I could rate her as well, but she's not live yet. So we shall do Janet. Mm, 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 mm. But a friend of mine was paying like 60 Canadian, which is around 60 CAD to EUR, around 37 euros just for one Minecraft server that has 12 GB RAM, and you can't set up anything else. It's kind of like a rip-off, but that's what you get with SAS. Oh, it's live. Yeah. You can like You can take backups of the data. You can put it on another server. I can create users and give them like, okay, you only have admin perms just to manage this server. You can't create or blah blah blah, but you have like admin access to like make changes to this server. Failed to connect. We gotta wait for it to complete. You can restore backups. Oh, right now I set the backup limit to 0. But yeah, these are all the files. Do I have friends? Okay. My friends don't play much games. Yeah. So I took a huge break from gaming during my uni years. I got back into it after COVID, because that was a good way for me to reunite. Hey, Defy is live? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Nice. Okay, server is ready. Yes, we're in. All right, I'm happy. Let's raid out to Defiers. First, I want to delete this. All right, done. 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 Ooh. I don't know. I might come up later in the night. We shall see. Depends on my mood. But all right. Bye bye, YouTube.